stand by with great expectation for the clash that might turn out to be one of the great battles of grand final football. Melbourne led out by Cameron Smith, and of course Canterbury on the other side of the equation. Canterbury running towards the southern end of the park in front of a crowd up near 83,000 people, and Melbourne with Brian Murray, and he goes immediately on to Slater. So Slater comes back towards Neil. Oh, Barber, was it Barber? No, in fact it was Sam Perrott who was trying to get an intercept and go in to score a try, and it would have been easy for him.
And they don't show a lot of passes in Melbourne Storm down this end of the field when they're bringing it out, as they're doing now through Wonga. But this pass from Billy Slater, Sam Perrott, he read it through the right arm out.
Over and tackled by Reynolds. Cronk it is, he goes hard. Oh, he runs into his shoulder from Inu. How do you do? My name is Chrisman Inu. Now it's gone onto the boot of Widop, and it goes high, and Jonathan Wright goes up. It came off him, it came down to a player who's in front of him.
Yeah, we're coming back, but Ben Barber is still racing away to what he thinks is the opening points of the game. I don't think there's any doubt at all that Jonathan Wright touches his football.
And here's Proctor, who'll play the ball 10 out in the middle of the ground. Playing it to Cameron Smith, and the first big opportunity comes to Melbourne. Here's Hoffman! Hoffman goes for the line, and he gets it over there. Hoffman has scored, I fancy. The referee points to the spot. Melbourne 4, Canterbury yet to score.
And they have hit the ground running, the Melbourne Storm. One of their pet plays, left fringe, Ryan Hoffman, scored in this fashion against Parramatta.
15 out now, and Smith decides to have a look, and he ran into the hip of Cassiano. Pritchard was low, penalty Melbourne again.
And even if Smith kicks this, 6 is a great result for the defence of the minor premiers. They've done really well to hold them out.
16 minutes gone. And Cameron Smith with his second shot at goal for the day, and he's missed it again. And so they're coming away with the ball now, Canterbury, from Jesse Bromwich. And here they go, the Polar Bears, and now it goes to Keating, and it goes out to Barber. Barber in from the back, oh, knocked down by Wonga.
Wow.
And they were on their way. Josh Morris was going to be unmarked and plays the ball quickly. So Canterbury then, it's gone to Inu's boot, and Perrott goes after it, and does he score?
Oh, yeah.
Sam Perrott, I think, might have a try. I don't even think Billy Slater has stopped this. Now it explodes in the in-goal area. David Stagg and Billy Slater.
Well, certainly Canterbury took offence at Billy Slater, although there didn't seem to be anything untoward as Sam Perrott crossed in the corner. Now it's on. Josh Reynolds throwing them. Sisawonga in there as well.
The ball, Lowry, 10 metres out, back to Cronk, who kicks, and it's gone wide, and Perrott, he knocks it down. Reynolds was onside. Reynolds is away down the right side. Beautiful chase, ending in Melbourne finishing up with the ball. Gareth Widdop, a great chase and tackle. At half-time, and Cronk got it away to Slater. Slater, he's over Billy the Kid. Billy Slater has scored another try, I think. The battle of the number ones, the electric dynamo at the back for Canterbury against perhaps the best fullback of all time. Smith converts the try, scored by another of the big three, and the Storm lead 10-4.
A very clever play from Melbourne Storm. The Keno replay showing the precision shown by Billy Slater to run into a perfect gap. There were plenty of other opportunities for the Bulldogs. They had to take each man racing through. The Keno replay shows it perfectly. Slater getting across the line. This game is alive and kicking.
Want a bigger lead than 6 points at the break. It's out to Smith, gone behind the decoy, and Cronk puts a kick in. Oh, Justin O'Neill! Justin O'Neill! What a fly! What a fly through the air to make the try.
Well, it doesn't come any better than that from a playmaker. I'm thinking there's any number of players he can pass this ball to. My last thought is kick. It's his first thought. and he absolutely nails it. Absolutely nails it for Justin O'Neill to make the leap. Now that is sheer perfection, courage to make the play, but sheer perfection in the execution.
Finding Stagg, and Stagg is pulled down 11 metres out from the Melbourne line. Ennis away, and a crashing Cassiano is stopped a couple of metres from the line. 5 gone for the Bulldogs. Ennis, he goes himself, the captain. Has he got the ball down? Referee wants to see it. Ennis goes on to Tolman. Tolman away to Keating. Keating to Barber. Barber's turned a couple of them around. Barber's down the left side. He kicks to the centre. Josh Morris is after it. Can he get a bounce? Can he get a bounce? No, he can't. It's gone over the dead ball line. Here's a chance for Canterbury, although it's the last tackle. Barber got an awful pass, got a good kick on it, and up they go. The bat down from Jonathan Wright, and Eastwood has come from nowhere, but I think it might have gone forward of Jonathan Wright.
And leaving the field, James Graham, the second man behind Keating. Chance here down the left.
Barber giving it to Morris. Morris in and away, Wright down the left side. There's the kick, but Melbourne are there, and it's with Chambers again. 20 metres out, and there's Widdop kicking for Slater. Slater's coming at 100 miles an hour. There's the bat down. Oh, Brian Norrie has scored in a grand final. Brian Norrie has scored.
So he is offside, and it's no try.
Tolman linking, Payne spiralling out of a Norrie attempted tackle, and he's still able to get the ball away, Corey Payne. Keating out to the left side to Barber. Barber inside ball to Morris. Morris steps off his right foot now. With their 10 in arrears, and Perrott it is that's able to make some ground before finding Barber. It's gone on to Inu, he kicks, and Slater it is that eventually puts it into touch. So they won't be, oh, he's relaxed. This win by a wonderful side, the Melbourne Storm, taking the grand final of 2012 as they did in 1999 in just their second year.